Hello everyone, Assalamu alaikum. This is Tito Khondokar, your host from Halal Superstore. In my last video, I discussed about why restaurant menu is so important and about menu engineering. Today, I'm going to discuss with you about menu psychology. I mean, how to design your menu and how to calculate food cost. Before I start, I'm asking you to go to any successful business like most sells business and take their menu. Instead of making your decision right away, consider the psychology of that menu design and what items you think the menu is trying to sell you. Look at the way menu is laid out, the colors that are used and the description of each dish. This is all part of the menu design psychology. Every menu is carefully constructed to encourage you into making a decision. The target is make you spend more money. From the previous video, once you find out which items are most profitable item for your restaurants, now your job is to design your menu. What color are you using? What font size you are using? What font style are you going to use it? How to describe your food? So the most profitable menu is depends on your menu design. Let's talk about what we should consider to design our menu. Number 1 is currency sign, like pound sign. In a study conducted at Cornell University in 2009, researchers found that people who received the menu without the pound signs spent significantly more money than those who received a menu with pound sign. So it's a psychological thing. Martin Lindstrom, a marketing expert and the writer of a Time magazine, he found the pound sign is a symbol of cost, not gain. It turns out that when we see the pound sign, our brain activates a defense mechanism that wants us to keep our money and think about how to get around this expenditure. So when we sit in a restaurant and see the pound sign next to the price, our mind immediately thinks, how can we protect our money? Let's order a cheaper dish. But when the pound sign does not appear next to the price, this mechanism is not activated as much, and we concentrate on the stimulating description of the food rather than its cost. So the pound sign, when we design our menu, we'll try not to add or put pound sign beside the price. Next one is color confusion. The color of the menu. The color on a menu can affect what we order. Green color implies represent food is fresh, and orange color represent appetite. Yellow is a happy color and is used to catch the diner's attention. Red encourages action and is used to persuade us to buy the meals with the highest profit margin. So remember, when you using the colors, make sure it goes with your food. Which one you want to sell more and which will make your restaurant profit. The golden triangle. Next one is the golden triangle. So imagine or remember when you hold a menu where your eyes goes. Your eyes goes in the middle of the menu. Then the eyes will take you to the right top. Then your eyes will take you to the left and then middle again. So it calls the golden triangle. So these three areas are most important where you will put your most profitable items. The next one is feeding the imagination. Restaurants pay close attention to how each meal description is written. So you need to make sure about the description of the food. Description like if you see any restaurant beside the burgers, if it says world best burger, it can't be true. So the diners will simply ignore them. But if you use grandma recipe or sun dried, will feed the imagination and get your taste buds tingling. Next one is storytelling. Most item on the menu will have a description of a similar length to fit in the box, fit in the page. But knowing many owners write down one particular description longer than the usual. So the customer will focus or distinguish from other, like those are in a box, and these the other one intentionally you need to write down extra lines. So the customer and this product should be most profitable product for you, so they can distinguish, their eyes will go into that particular items where the description is longer than the usual. So when you design your menu, please consider these areas to sell most profitable items. Some restaurants do it monthly. Many big restaurant chain restaurant, they do it monthly. But if you can do it at least twice in a year, that will boost your sales. Now I'm going to discuss about how you can calculate your menu item food cost. Calculating food cost for each item might not be fun, but completing these analyses is necessary to help you reduce food waste and reduce over ordering. So take a pen and paper, list all the ingredients involved in a specific dish. Don't forget the cooking oil, seasoning, or garnishes. Based on what you pay for each item, calculate the cost of each ingredient in the dish. Add delivery cost, return charges, or other expenses. Do not add the labor cost. Add the cost of ingredients and the cost of purchasing together. This is the food cost for a specific menu items. Calculate the actual food cost for the week. So we will calculate food cost weekly. So the food cost weekly formula is, we need to find out, our target is to find out food cost percentage. So the beginning inventory plus purchase inventory minus ending inventory divided by food sales. Giving you an example. So Sunday night, you calculate how much inventory you have. End of the night, Sunday, end of the night, when you closing the restaurant or takeaway, check how much worth of inventory you have. For example, you have 7,000 worth of inventory. So Monday morning, you purchased for this week another 2,000 pound worth of inventory. So you have 7,000 pound worth of inventory. Now you bought another 2,000 pound worth of inventory. So the total inventory you have 9,000 pound. So next week, Sunday, you need to count again your inventory, and you find out you have inventory worth of 4,000 pound. So you had 9,000, now you have 4,000. So you used 5,000 pound of inventory. And these from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday night, these days you sold 16,000 pound. So you had 9,000 pound inventory. Now you have 4,000 pound worth of inventory. You used 5,000 pounds worth inventory, and you sold total 16,000 pound. So if you divided 5,000 divided by 16,000, so the total inventory you used and made 16,000 pound. So if you divided 5,000 divided by 16,000, your total sales, then you will find 0.31, which is 31%. So your food percentage, cost percentage is 31%. On average, the food cost should be between 28 to 32%. So this is the way you can find out your food cost percentage. If you know your food cost percentage, then you can find out the percentage of your profit. I hope that this discussion will help you to run your business smoothly and making profit. Thank you so much. See you again. Leave a like, hit the subscribe button, and if you have any queries, please email me tito at halalsuperstores.co.uk. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.